Stephen, big one on Sunday. Still a chance of top six, depending on how results go on Saturday. Is that still the aim?
Yeah, definitely. Listen, we're obviously going to be dictated to what happens on Saturday, but hopefully we still have that opportunity. Either way, we want to win the game. We want to finish as high up the league as possible, and we'll be obviously watching very carefully on Saturday afternoon, and hopefully we have that opportunity to get still into the top six.
Even regardless of results on Saturday, how big a game is that?
It's huge. I think any game, for us, points wise, we need the points. We need to get as many points on the board between now and the end of the season. Hopefully we have the opportunity still to get in the top six, which I think we will do. If I look at the fixtures, if things go our way, and then we also have to get in as many points as we can towards now and the end of the season. And if we don't get the top six, our aim has to be to finish as high as we can, which is seventh, which would equal the highest finish the club's had in recent years. So that's certainly looking upwards and being positive with that.
Obviously emotions run high after games. Saturday no different. When you look at a game like that, maybe potentially having to pick up the boys after a defeat like that, you said the boys are an honest group of lads. Is it a case you don't really need to pick them up because they know kind of what didn't really work the other day, and they can motivate themselves in that respect?
100%. Isn't there a brilliant group of boys? They're very honest with themselves. We've got some very good pros who run the dressing room, and they're the first to hold their hands up when they make mistakes. We all do. I make mistakes, we make wrong subs, we make wrong systems, and players do the same. And I think they're big enough and brave enough to say, yeah, look, we made mistakes. A lot of our general play was good. But we know as a group, as a staff, as players, we have to defend better than the other, and ultimately that's why we lost the game. But there's no need for them to be picked up. The boys are very, very positive. You see around the training ground, the atmosphere. They're good boys. They know there's a really good core of players here, and that we've got a good base, and we still got a great opportunity. And if that opportunity passes us by in terms of the results, then we'll be aiming to finish as high as possible. And they still have that massive drive in them, and you can see, as I say, you've been around the training ground, you see the positivity around the place, and that's how we are after the game. Listen, it's difficult to take. There's nobody more emotional than me. We work tirelessly to try and be as good as we can be, and sometimes it works and sometimes it hasn't. And our results have to be better. They have to be better, and hopefully that'll start on Sunday. But I'm very, very confident in the boys we got, confident in taking the club forward. And you just ask the fans, stick behind us. I understand the frustrations. Nobody understands it more than me. I don't speak for 3 days. My missus has to put up with me. The dog has to put up with me picking different systems and moaning. So I get everybody's emotions. I get the criticism, and I take it. You have to take it. But the fans here have been great since I came in. They've been fantastic with me, and we asked them, stick with the football club. If we don't make top six, which we're still hoping to, then we will try and finish as high up this league as we can, and try and equal the best finish since I think it was 1984. Is it? In terms of fifth, we might still be able to do if we get in the top six. Seventh was what we finished last year, and that was the best in 20 years. And we have to make sure we try and aim for that and take the club forward.
Just before I go on to the supporters, you talked about the positivity down at the training ground. I was obviously down this morning. You're in with the boys in the gym and stuff like that. How good is it to have a group of boys that can be that positive, and there is that good camaraderie about the place? Yeah,
it's credit to them. It's credit to what was done before me as well, in terms of the boys that Jim brought in. They've got a good environment. I have to give credit to the board. We've got a brilliant training facility now, which we've been in for the last 10 days, and it really is an attraction for players, and it makes you want to work. And if you can't enjoy coming to work there, then you won't do. But as I say, they drive themselves as well, and we didn't have to pick them up. We actually showed them a lot of footage where there was so much positive stuff in it. And as I say, we're honest. I'm honest with myself. I'm my biggest critic. The boys are honest with themselves, and I think when you've got that, you've got a chance. So there's nobody sitting here and saying, no, we can't improve, we can't be better. Of course we can. Results can be and will be, and the players know they will perform better defensively at times than they did on Saturday, and they're big enough to go, we'll make that better. And that's how you come in. You have to be positive, you can't be negative, and we've created that atmosphere around the training ground, and the boys have embraced that.
Yeah, how nice has it been to be back in that training ground and be based there day to day now?
Yeah, fantastic, as I say, and it has to, I have to give credit to the board. When I came in, it was one of the things I said, I'd get back into the training ground as quick as we could through COVID, and obviously the renovations stopping due to things being in short supply. But they've really got on with it when the final bits are finished. As I say, for a club of our size, a fan-owned club, I think it's a fantastic facility. I've brought a player around here already and managed to get him to sign on the basis of the training ground, you know. So it really is a plus, and I have to say, I've been nothing but impressed with the football club since I come in terms of how it's run, in terms of the fans and the support that I've had. It's been great, and you know, I'm hoping we can build on it. We haven't broke into the top 6 yet. As I say, there's a lot of good work has been done before I come in, and it's up to me to try and take that on and, you know, try and get us in there hopefully this season, and if not, in the seasons going forward.
Speaking about the supporters, they turned out in big numbers at Motherwell the other day. Obviously not the result we wanted to give them, but how important is that they continue to back the club over the last couple of weeks of the season and then heading into next season?
Yeah, definitely. And listen, they've been fantastic, come out in the numbers in every single game we've gone to. We haven't given them results we wanted to yet since we came in. You know, I'm the first to hold my hands up to that, and I accept the criticism. And listen, you know, even when you're clapping the fans on Saturday, you're getting a little bit of stick about it. I accept that. That's part and parcel of the job. But I, you know, stick by the players. They're good boys. They make honest mistakes, but they're giving absolutely everything. You know, I got asked about. You know, press guys ask you questions because they want a provocative answer, and they ask you provocative questions to get it. They ask you about contracts, and you know, it's the nature of the game. I'm offering people contracts. People may offer our boys contracts. That's everybody's right, but everybody's 100% committed to finishing as high as we possibly can in this league. There's no question about that in any shape or form. As I say, with the right characters we've got in this football club, and we'll add people to that as well, then you know, I can only thank the supporters for the support. They've been great. You know, so they've backed us. It's been frustrating. As I say, it's been very frustrating for that. I've only been in 4 weeks, you know. So you know, be patient, give us time. We certainly will take the football club forward. I'm very confident, but you can't do that without fans, you know. And we've got a really good, hardcore base of fans that follow the club everywhere, and we ask for that to continue in the numbers that they have.
Stephen, thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.